Hey, hold on! Here we go! Alec Price out to the floor, and we are off here, TC. This is what happens when you call out Alec Price.
Northeast Beast bringing himself in. A 10-minute time limit. This might be one of the quickest matches in Wrestling Open history.
For the longest time, Channing Thomas held that record of shortest match. Alec Price almost beat it.
Oh man, the crowd here in Worcester, Massachusetts is rabid for Alec Price. Channing Thomas has certainly become one of the most despised wrestlers in Worcester, Massachusetts. And as Alec Price looks for his second cutter, a counter for a counter, still taking Channing off his feet, this time with a flying head scissors.
Head scissors takeover, which by the way, we're here for a nightmare on Green Street. I am so out of sorts here as this one has been starting off with a bang.
Avoiding contact on that clothesline. Alec Price struggling to find his footing. Channing Thomas comes charging in. And Alec Price, oh no, that was a bad landing. That was a bad landing right on the floor.
Over to the floor goes the prize. Alec Price and Channing Thomas able to take control here at a Nightmare on Green Street. A very special episode number 43. And Alec Price goes back first, right to the side of the ring. And what does Channing Thomas and Sidney Bacabella, what do they have up their sleeve here? Because you know there is always something as far as their game plan goes.
Well, you know, it's lonely at the top when you're Alec Price, when you're the champion for so many promotions, the ace of Beyond Wrestling. Everybody's going to be gunning for you, and not too many people are going to be having your back. That's certainly one of the strengths of this world-class organization with Channing Thomas and Sidney Bacabella. Also worth mentioning, Bacabella took exception to the fact that it was Alec Price that was featured on the special event, a Nightmare on Green Street t-shirt, which is on sale until midnight at shopiwtv.com. As Alec Price showing why he is the ace of Beyond Wrestling, the face of Wrestling Open.
Big time lariat.
He may need some surgery on his face after that ball.
That was a crushing shot by world-class Channing Thomas on Alec Price, and you have to think that Channing Thomas and Sidney Bacabella, since Wrestling Open have been thinking, Alec Price gets all this attention. Where is the attention for us? And now they went out and called Alec Price's name time and time again. And now this is the moment, this is the time here in the opening contest of a Nightmare on Green Street.
You got to think, too, Alec Price had his opportunity to capture the Independent Wrestling World Championship against AC Mack just a few days ago at Turn the Page, an opportunity that was taken away from him by his former partner in crime in the Tri-City Hooligans, Becca. So Alec Price coming to this match, obviously feeling like he has something to prove.
Going right after the throat is world class. Sidney Bacabella was at ringside. He was saying to Alec Price, you cannot beat Channing Thomas. You cannot beat world class, and not many people have at Wrestling Open.
Use that hashtag Wrestling Open. Follow the action on social media, streaming live on IWTV. The Northeast Beast not allowing for any space as he continues to bop Channing Thomas around the ring.
Spins around.
Well, that was a resourceful counter, and another one.
Shoulders down, no! German suplex, as smooth as it gets. There is a reason why he is so highly touted. Hitting that German, is that it?
As long as I've been watching professional wrestling, I don't know that I've ever seen that counter. So I don't know how you scout it, I don't know how you prepare for it. Channing Thomas, hey, give him credit. All of the nonsense that Bacabella fills his head with, he can get it done between the ropes, Paul.
And singles competition hasn't been beat here either. I mean, we talk about Ray Jazz when he's here not being beaten. Alec Price for the longest time wasn't beaten until once again Becca cost him against Ortiz just a few weeks ago. Channing Thomas has yet to see an L in his win-loss column. And up here against Alec Price, the stakes are at their absolute highest.
Keeping his foot on the throttle, keeping his foot on the throat of Alec Price. Just firing shot after shot forearms. Across all the matches here, contested to a 10-minute time limit instead of the main event, with the exception of the main event, I should say, which is going to be a tag team match later on tonight. Evil Uno from AEW's Dark Order going to be teaming with Ichiban. That is an interesting pairing.
The Ones, whatever you want to call them, they will team up against Brad Hollister and Aaron Rourke, but this is exactly the best way to start off this special episode of Wrestling Open. I can't think of a better way.
Bridget right out.
Going to try that pile driver. If he hits this, it's over.
Now the Hurricane Rana counter. Those long limbs of Alec Price have come in handy time and time again.
5 minutes remain.
As there is the announcement, we are at the halfway point as these two have not taken their foot off the gas pedal since before the bell rang. When Alec Price decided, you want to run your mouth about me, I'm going to bring the fight to you. But World Class has been bringing it right back to the Northeast Beast here in our opening contest.
Well, Paul, in the 43-week history of Wrestling Open, there have only been 4 draws and probably about 500 matches. So I would anticipate that we will see a decisive winner. And right now, as much as it pains me to say it, I might have to put my money on Channing Thomas. Maybe I spoke too soon. Alec Price is showing that fire.
A lot of people speak too soon when it comes to Alec Price, the Northeast Beast, and maybe World Class is about to find out that he's one of them.
Speak too soon, speak too late. Sidney Bacabella never shuts up.
Irish whip reverse, springboard, lands on the shoulders of Channing Thomas. Victory roll, victory roll. There it is. It is not. Only a count of 1. To the top.
Oh, he's like a cat. Alec Price pulling out all the stops here tonight.
And just like I said, foot on the gas pedal from the word go, but even sometimes the highest performance machines need a little bit of a break, but this break is not lasting very long as Alec Price has the head of Channing Thomas in his sights. Ducks that shot, there's a right hand. There's a forearm from the Northeast Beast. Blocks that one. Into the enziguri. Half and half. Makes the cover. But there is a shoulder up by Channing Thomas. Alec Price now in the driver's seat. And now Channing Thomas has to figure out a way to get back into this one.
Alec Price going to be looking for that surprise kick. He's been using that reverse brain buster, the blockbuster, the Gotch-style powerbomb. I mean, Alec Price has developed so many impactful maneuvers, and he's mastered them all.
Goes with the knee into the corner. Number 2, and you know what's about to follow. No, stops it. Channing Thomas has been seemingly one step ahead this entire match. He just might have broken the finger. He might have broken that finger.
You don't want any damage done to your hand in the competition. I mean, look at Alec Price. He can't even wriggle himself free. Oh, and the sleeper suplex. That's a dangerous hold.
Right on the top of the head of Alec Price as Channing Thomas has figured out everything. He has Alec Price scouted.
We are witnessing something special here. Wrestling Open, a Nightmare on Green Street, loaded special event.
But Sidney Bacabella, his words have been ringing in my head saying they have Alec Price figured out. And it seems like Channing Thomas has been one step ahead since he got control the first minutes of this match.
Okay, but what about his actions? He hasn't really physically interjected himself, right?
No, it's all Channing Thomas here so far.
Well, if Bacabella brought him to the dance, now it's time for Channing to dance.
Alec Price daring Channing Thomas to bring that fight. Back and forth they go. Off the ropes, rebounds into a back elbow. Tries a clothesline over the top.
And trying to take Channing to the floor. Oh, man, cut him in half.
The force at which he charged with Alec Price was ferocious.
Can't beat him, Channing.
And he has Alec Price down. What is he going to do?
Is he looking for the surprise kick? I don't think so.
No, I think he wants that pile driver. I think he wants a decisive victory over the Northeast Beast to make the biggest possible statement.
Well, he's taking his time and he doesn't have too much time to work with, Paul.
Has him up. No. Alec Price hanging on. You can see the wear and tear here. Has him up. No. Christ, look at this strength. 10 seconds left. He has to get down. He has to get down for a pin. There is a double stomp. He has the surprise kick lined up.
Are we going to get the buzzer beater? No.
No, there is the bell. The time limit has elapsed.
Boy, that was 10 minutes that went by in a heartbeat, Paul.
10 minutes? That was not 10 minutes.
Let them fight! Let them fight! Let them fight!
It is a time limit draw here at a Nightmare on Green Street, and I have a feeling this is not the last we've seen of these two.
Come on.
Alec Price wants to restart the match. I would not be opposed to that.
Well, that's up to the Wrestle Open officials to make the call. I don't think that's up to the official. I mean, obviously, if the fans had their way.
Sidney Bacabella clearly waving no.
What a bitch!
But why has Bacabella got the microphone?
When does he not? I suppose technically that's true, as this went to a time limit draw. We will have to wait for a later date and see what happens, folks. What an unbelievable way to kick off a Nightmare on Green Street